Welcome to Chopstick Travel. I'm Luke Martin, and today I'm in Mumbai, India. I am so excited to be back here in India. On my previous trips, I spent all my time in the north, and here in Mumbai, the food is distinct from the northern part of India. So the plan for today is to take you for a street food tour of Mumbai, take you to some iconic spots to try all the classic Mumbai street foods. It's gonna be a great episode, so make sure you stay tuned until the end. Let's go eat some Indian street food. So right across from the CSMT railway station, one of the main train stations here in Mumbai, is a spot called Aand Vada Pav. They're serving Vadar Pav, which is probably the most iconic Mumbai street food. I just ordered mine up right here. So it's a deep fried potato kind of patty or dumpling, and then it's served in the pav, the bun, and then you can see they put some chutneys on the bottom and then served it with a chili. And I'm gonna kind of squish mine down. Oh, and you can see that potato kind of bursting open. This is such a popular Mumbai street food. It's gonna be my first time trying it, all vegetarian. Let's try it. That is loaded with flavor. The potato on the inside is super creamy, but it's got a little crispy, crunchy layer on the outside, and that is spicy, very spicy. He asked me if I wanted spicy, I said yes, of course. And then it's got this really fluffy, soft bun on the outside, and you can see, he also asked me if I wanted chili. I didn't get any chili in the first bite, and it's still spicy without the chili, so let's try the chili. Man, it doesn't look like much, but that was like the ultimate veggie burger. Super creamy potato on the inside, and it's loaded with flavor. Damn, actually, it's better than I was expecting. Man, this thing is seriously spicy, so if they ask you if you want spicy, just be prepared. And there's all kinds of other spices in there besides the actual chili spice. I can taste a little bit of fenugreek, some fennel in there. And this place, Aand Vada Pav, has been around since 1939, right opposite the train station. Good location. And great Vada Pav. Yeah. So that CSMT railway station is a good starting point for anybody visiting Mumbai. It's kind of a very central location, and Aand Vada Pav is right across from it. And then just down the street, I'm gonna take you for some puris at a place called Puricham Puriwala. So you can see they're making the puris fresh here. It's just a round piece of dough that once they drop it in the oil, it kind of balloons up. And just look at how crispy those ones are right there. Super crispy. They have different flavors of puri, and they're the perfect material for scooping up curry. So we're gonna go inside and order up a thali, which is a mixture of all the different curries, and then eat it with their famous puri. Let's go. So this place is well over 100 years old, and you can tell the walls are stained with grease, the logos are lining up, it must be good. And I order up their signature thali. So the thali is this tray of all kinds of different things. It's called the Pancham thali. It's all veg, so I see some chickpeas, some potatoes, some curd-based ones. But when you get these thalis, it's kind of a guessing game, at least for me as not a local. But anyway, it's all meant to be eaten with their famous puris, these crispy, crispy breads right here. And they're puffed right up like a balloon. And then we've also got the pampadan back here, which is like this thin, crunchy cracker. And then he also brought me out this, which is kind of interesting. It's the buttermilk, and it looks like there's definitely some spices in there. Let's give that a little try right away. Oh yeah, super, super sour. Oh, I can taste some cumin in there. Ooh, all right, let's dig in. So these puris all kind of look similar, but they're actually different. He told me this one's a beetroot puri, this one is masala, and then this one is palak. I think it was this one, so that's like spinach. So I'm gonna try, let's go for this beetroot, and then I'm gonna go for a dip with some of this potato here, the aloo. And it's just meant to be eaten all with your hands, of course. Everything in India is just so full of flavor. And those puris, super, super crispy. Soft potatoes once again. All right, let's try some more of these. This one is the palak, so I guess it's mixed with, I think it's mixed with spinach. And then this is like, it looks like chole, which is a chickpea. Yum. A little bit of a kind of tanginess in there. Super creamy, soft chickpeas. Yum.
Which country?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. This looks like a curd-based one, and I'm not really totally sure what that is floating in there. Sour, yogurty. Oh, their puris are really good. They're crispy, but they're kind of bouncy at the same time. They've got a little elasticity. Let's try this one. Oh, and I can see that this is actually with paneer, so cottage cheese. The paneer completely disintegrates. Really thick gravy, tomato based. Yum. Man, this is good. How old is this shop?
So,
How many years?
170. Yes.
170. 170.
1948.
That's older than India, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, 170 years. They've got one on the wall there, a newspaper that says 150 years old. That was from 20 years ago, if you can believe it. Wow. Okay, let me try this middle one. It's got a different consistency. It looks like rice, actually, and I have a guess that it might be sweet. Yep. But lightly sweet. It's actually really well balanced, and it helps cool off all the heat because pretty much everything here has chili in it. It's quite spicy. The owner here is extremely friendly. He just brought out another one of their curries. This one, he said, is pumpkin. Let's try it with a piece of the pampadam here. Pumpkin. Oh man. They really know what they're doing here. Damn, everything is good. The gateway of India, okay? Okay, jumped in a taxi, heading to the famous Gateway of India, and you truly get the real Indian experience here in Mumbai. Lots of honking, lots of traffic, but that's Mumbai. So here it is, the Gateway of India. This is probably Mumbai's most famous attraction, and this and the Taj Mahal are probably the two most iconic sites in all of India. So it's built to commemorate the King George V's visit to India. It has a Hindu and Islamic architectural style, and then right over here is the famous Taj Palace Hotel, which was actually the site of a brutal terrorist attack, and there is a really well done movie called Hotel Mumbai. I recommend it, about this hotel. Very busy, very hot, lots of tourists, international and domestic, but it's definitely something you got to come see it when you're here in Mumbai. I mean, it's just iconic. Gateway of India. Next up on our street food tour of Mumbai, we're having Pav Bhaji. Pav Bhaji is one of the most iconic Mumbai street foods, and I've come to a place called Sardar. It's been around since 1966, and basically he mashes up a mixture of tomatoes and different veggies. There's peas and all kinds of different spices, and you can see, just look at the massive plate that he's got this cooking on, and mashing it up, mixing it around. And then they've got really soft buns similar to the Vada Pav that we had this morning, the same pav, the bun, and they completely douse that thing in butter. So it is greasy goodness, and then you eat it with the bhaji, the mixture that he's making up with all these veggies. Vegetarian, like all the other things that we've tried so far, so I'm excited to try this out. This is iconic Mumbai street food. It doesn't get more typical than this, the pav bhaji. Let's try. Here it is, the famous Mumbai Pav Bhaji, and look at that. That is a massive chunk of butter, and it's not any butter, it's called Amul butter. It's a local brand, and it's high quality, so this should be delicious. Man, that is buttery, but if that's not buttery enough, you've also got the pav completely drenched in the butter. So let me rip these two apart. It comes with 2 buns, and I'll grab a little piece here and then just go for a generous soaking in the bhaji with lots more butter. Oh my, that looks amazing. Wow, that is so buttery. My God, it's absolutely dripping in butter, greasy and good. And it's a little bit sour actually. There's like a little bit of a sour tinginess in there. It's not as spicy as the other street foods that we tried so far today. And the bhaji is super creamy. Just look at how thick and rich that paste of all those veggies, mostly tomatoes giving it that sourness, but there's also beans, peas, all kinds of different stuff in there, and of course lots of spices. It's all about this bun too. So fluffy, light. Well, the bun is light, but not once you completely soak it in butter. Oh man, this is so addicting. That is just so good. Guys, this is really, really good. I mean, there's nothing not to like. That is so good. I could see myself after 5 or 6 beers coming to a pav bhaji stall like this one, Sardar, and having countless of these. This is so addicting. The butter is so greasy and good. Oh my God. The bun soaks up that amazing, rich, creamy bhaji. Oh, that is just to die for. Whew, that was heavy to say the least. A lot of butter. And this place, Sardar, serves a really good pav bhaji, but you can have it all over the city. Pav bhaji and Vada Pav probably make up the 2 most famous street foods to try here in Mumbai. I think I need to take a little bit of a break and have a chai, so I'm gonna take you guys to an old school kind of coffee shop here in Mumbai for some chai and dessert. This old school coffee shop is called Merwan and Co. It's 108 years old, and it reminds me a lot of like a Malaysian kopitiam with these marble countertop tables and the wooden chairs, the fans going in this old building, and I've got myself an Indian classic chai, milky and sweet. But this place is famous for their mawa cake, which is this right here. So mawa is like a milk solid, and just a little cake like that, but it's supposed to be quite delicious. So let me peel off this outside. Yum. It's like a, kind of like a cornbread. Kind of reminds me of cornbread. And sweet too, but not as sweet as the chai. Oh, that's actually really, really good. It doesn't look like much, but that's perfect with the chai. Yum. Oh, I love the atmosphere in here too. Just gives you that old Bombay vibe. This is definitely gonna go good for a dip. Yum. Yeah, it's got that kind of cornbread grittiness, like a shortbread or cornbread. So cool in here, love it. Really peaceful too. you can just feel the nostalgia in here. Just imagining how many people have sat in this exact same shop for the last 108 years, drinking the same chai and mawa cakes. Really cool vibe. So not far from that old school bakery cafe is the famous Chowpatty Beach, which is this nice area, nice clean beach where you can get pretty decent views of the city. It is a little bit smoggy, I will say. But after being here in Mumbai for the first time, I'm getting a totally different vibe from the north of India. You can really tell that this is the financial, economic hub of India. It is almost like a different country. It is a really nice place. I could see myself spending a lot of time here. The food has been great. People are friendly. There's lots of stuff to see and do. And we're just gonna kind of check out the views here on Chowpatty Beach and then head out for some more street food this evening. Enough chow patty, time to chow down. Let's go get some street food. So we've come to a super popular, crowded local joint called Elco Pani Puri House. We've come for their Pani Puri. So you saw the puri this morning. It's the same thing here, but they're smaller fried puris. And then pani is water. So they fill it with a special tamarind spiced water. And you just sit there and they keep feeding you. I ordered a plate, which is 6. So I'm gonna give them my coupon and get my first Pani Puri. Let's go. All right, number 1. Let's try it out. That was just a flavor bomb. Tangy, tamarind, a little bit sour. He fills it with a couple little crunchies and then 2 different types of water. Oh my god. There's nothing like it. It's an explosion of flavor. Spicy, hits you in the back of the throat. You can see just a little crispy, crunchy puri and then filled right to the brim with the pani, the water, tamarind water. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sweetness too, but man, that is just packed full of flavor. It wouldn't be a complete Mumbai street food tour without the Pani Puri. It is like, get in and get the hell out. There are so many customers, you gotta eat your Pani Puris and then just go. But damn, that was delicious. Mumbai, hectic, crazy, but incredibly delicious and diverse cuisine. I love coming to India every time I get here. It's just such a special experience. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I post the next episode. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.